I'm Madeline Kluttz from the West Rowan FFA chapter in Mount Ola, North Carolina. Some of my favorite FFA activities include competing in many CDEs, especially agricultural issues, where we won 4th place nationally. Another one of my favorite parts of FFA is working on my SAE in plant production. One of the biggest things that I've been able to accomplish because of FFA includes my work as an intern in our school's greenhouses. In the future, I plan on continuing my education at North Carolina State University, as I am a current freshman in horticultural science. My SAE is in plant production. I have been able to develop my SAE through numerous proficiency awards in vegetable production, nursery operations, and even ag sales. I have been blessed to work at our high school greenhouses in our greenhouse nursery program and our vegetable production outdoors. I've also had the privilege to work at Whitmore Farms in Woodleaf, North Carolina, packing produce and working in their market. I've also been able to sell for both our high school FFA program and Farmer's Daughter Organics at our local Rowan County Farmers Market. I've always had an avid love for plants, working with my grandmother in her flower gardens and my dad in his vegetable gardens. However, the start of my SAE truly began right here in my high school greenhouse. I began working for my agriculture teachers in the greenhouse, starting with seedlings and small parts of transplanting plants, and what developed to be watering, asexual propagation tactics, and tons of skills, whether that be time management or even leading those to work again for our school greenhouse. Without a doubt, one of the biggest challenges that I've faced is the impact of COVID. As anyone in the plant industry knows, March is the prime time to begin starting seeds and even developing into the transplanting time of the year. However, nobody was allowed on our school campus, limiting us with no one to transplant or further our plant growth, as well as keeping up with regular maintenance, such as watering and other things that we might come into contact with. We had no market to sell to, no wholesale markets going on at the time, so we were left with these plants. We had to do something. So then we decided that we would sell to the community as much as possible. We would allow close contact with only those people that we truly knew, and it was very hard for us to make sure that we could sell all of our products. However, we decided to sell what we could and then turn around and plant the other plants as well. It resulted in a huge project for me of falcons feeding falcons in order to have the food that we grew from the leftover that we had grown in order to take that back into a food bank to serve our local community. The biggest skill that I think that I've gained throughout my SAE experience is time management. Not only did I have to manage the typical high school hours of going to class and then worried about sports, other activities, or what I was going to do after class, but I added in the impact of growing and producing plants, flowers, and even some vegetables to harvest at the end of the year. So throughout the time during COVID, I was fully allowed to invest my time into growing plants and doing something that I loved while gaining many skills and knowledge along the way. My experience within my SAE, whether that be right here in the school greenhouse with all these beautiful plants, or being outside in our school vegetable gardens, or at various other jobs, whether that be a vineyard I worked at, a nursery, and even another vegetable production facility, it's allowed me to dive deeper into my future career in horticulture and really allowing me to see where my skills, my talents, and my knowledge will fit me best for my future career. If there was one thing that I could leave students with today, it would be go through the door, walk through it. No matter the circumstances, if the opportunity is there, take it. You never know, that opportunity may never come back, and it could also lead to the biggest accomplishments, maybe even the biggest challenges that'll come forward in your lifetime.